Adam & Sons AC and Heating is a locally owned business. President, CEO, and U.S. Navy veteran Adam Renteria has been certified in HVAC since 2010. Adam is also certified as a home performance specialist through BPI. Adam & Sons offers professional work, excellent quality service with affordable prices. Whether it's commercial or residential, Adam & Sons is the one to call. Contact Adam & Sons AC and Heating at 512-844-2695 or email adamrenteria64air@yahoo.com. Mention you heard this ad on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast and get 10% off your service call.
If you're looking to capture that special moment, let Adrian Gutierrez Photography capture that special moment for you. Whether it's a wedding, birthday, family photo, or any special occasion, Adrian Gutierrez Photography is the right one to turn that special moment into a memory that will last a lifetime. Adrian Gutierrez proudly supports Lockhart Lion Athletics and can be seen at many events in Lockhart, as well as at Lockhart Lions sporting events, offering his time to create special moments for the Lockhart community. You can contact Adrian Gutierrez Photography at 512-227-6794, email adriangutierrezphotography@gmail.com, or his website adriangutierrezphotography.com.
Luling MMA provides a safe and professional martial arts instruction for kids and adults. Head trainer and owner King Webb is a third-degree black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and a first-degree black belt in Taekwondo. Luling MMA offers classes in the sweet science of boxing, Muay Thai, wrestling, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and MMA. With experienced trainers and coaches, Luling MMA provides world-class instruction for those that want to learn for recreation or for competition. Luling MMA is located at 212 North Cypress Avenue in Luling, Texas. For more information about Luling MMA, you can go to their website, www.mmaluling.com.
Kent Riddle Properties has been the main sponsor of the Lions Pride Sports broadcast since 2020, and has been a big supporter of Lockhart Lion Sports for over 40 years. Lockhart Lion fans all over the world have been able to follow the games on the Kent Riddle Properties scoreboard, as well as being the main sponsor of the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. Kent is also the QA guy for every broadcast. Kent Riddle has been in the real estate business for over 35 years. If you are looking to buy, sale, or lease a property in the area, you can contact Kent Riddle at 512-359-0036. Meitler Plumbing LLC is the one to call on for your plumbing service work in Lockhart and Caldwell County. Call Darren Meitler from Meitler Plumbing at 512-398-3146. Darren has been with the family business for over 30 years, and has been voted best plumber in Caldwell County numerous times. Master licensed and bonded. So, for any plumbing issues, call Meitler Plumbing for your plumbing service. Darren Meitler is also a 1989 Lockhart alumni and football captain for Lockhart Lions. Go Lions! Once a Lion, always a Lion.
Old Pal Texas Tavern, located on the square in downtown Lockhart at 100 East Market Street. From a variety of appetizers, fried chicken, burgers, and salads, Old Pal is the right place for your hunger. We're open 7 days a week, Sunday through Thursday 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Fridays and Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 12 a.m. Our kitchen will be open late for Lockhart Lions Friday Night Lights home games. Old Pal Texas Tavern's cold drinks, fried chicken, and famous smash burgers are perfect for your after-game score. At Old Pal's, we are proud supporters of the Lockhart Lions and the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. Smoke Texas Barbecue puts smiles on faces. Since 1900, Kreitz Market has been putting smiles on faces with every bite of Smoke Texas Barbecue. Located off of Highway 183 at 619 North Colorado Street in Lockhart, Texas, fifth-generation owner Keith Schmidt continues the tradition of providing the best barbecue in Texas with its award-winning varieties of beef, sausage, and pork meats. All Kreitz Barbecue is post oak smoked to perfection under Pitmaster Roy Perez's watchful eye in Kreitz Market's hallowed brick pits. Let Kreitz cater your party or event. Kreitz can assemble a complete barbecue dinner and sides for any event in Central Texas. To get a quote on catering, Kreitz Barbecue Catering Manager Weston Black can be reached 398-2361. That's 512-398-2361. Kreitz Market opens 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday from 10:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Sundays from 10:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. You can find out more about Kreitz Market on their Facebook page or go to KreitzMarket.
if you find yourself on the side of the road or in an accident. Call Quantum Towing and Recovery at 512-295-8697. Quantum Towing has been a family-owned business since 2000. We offer 24-hour towing and recovery service for your vehicle. With 4 locations to serve you in Kyle, San Marcos, Luling, and Lockhart, Quantum Towing is only a phone call away.
My name is Nathaniel Gonzalez, also known as My Time Gonzalez on the football field.
Same formation.
Same play.
Hand off to Gonzalez. He got room to run across his midfield to the 40, the 30, the 20, 10. End zone, touchdown, Gonzalez.
When I'm not on the football field, I run a small Christian brand with 2 of my friends, Sam Mancius and Gabby Longoria. This allows us to spread our Lord and Savior's message. We make shirts, shorts, sweaters, cut-off hoodies, car decals, and drawstrings backpack. My design is to have a unique verse of your choosing on the back of the shirt or hoodie. If you would like to support Stay Holy, scan the QR code and check out what we have. Or for more info, you can send us an email to one@gmail.com. If Jesus could do it all, we could try. God bless and go Lions.
Welcome to today's broadcast of Lockhart Lions Sports on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast, brought to you by our main sponsors, Kent Riddle Properties, Kreitz Market, and Quantum Towing. And now from the press box with the broadcasting crew of our football analyst, the coach Amato Galvez, color commentary TD Tom Dunn, and the voice of Lockhart Lions Sports, Emilio the Sarge Juarez.
And welcome everybody to the Lockhart Lions Sports Sub-Varsity Game of the Week right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. It is junior varsity action as a Lockhart Lions junior varsity squad will be hosting the Hayes Hawks in junior varsity action. Varsity boys will be taking the field tomorrow night at Bob Shelton Stadium for a crucial district game against the Hayes Hawks. And tonight we got junior varsity action taking place here at Lions Field. My name is Emilio Sarchwada, is going to be bringing you all the live play-by-play action. And as soon as he gets up here to the left side of me will be the one and only, the coach, Amado Galvez, will be doing a color commentary for us tonight here on the Sub-Varsity Game of the Week. And, of course, on Friday nights he is our football analyst for Friday Night Football. We do got a couple of district games taking place tonight in District 12, 5A Division 1. And that'll be the Austin Anderson Trojans taking on the Kyle Lehman Lobos at Bob Shelton Stadium. That has a 7:30 kickoff time. And that's the only Thursday night game. Next week we have 2 Thursday games, but tonight we only have 1 Thursday game. And, of course, other district action, College Station Cougars at the Puff Field taking on the Pflugerville Hendrickson Hawks, 7 p.m. kickoff. And at Bastrop Memorial Stadium, it is Pflugerville Weiss Wolves taking on the Bastrop Cedar Creek Eagles, 7:30 p.m. kickoff time. And, of course, our game, Lockhart Lions taking on the Hayes Hawks at Bob Shelton Stadium tomorrow night. That is a 7:30 p.m. kickoff time. I do want to apologize, was not able to get a roster for Hayes. As for Lockhart, captains is number 24, Kemp Ortiz, number 56, David Seaver, number 45, Jackson Caldwell, and number 32, Jordan Gutierrez. As we see, the coach is in action now in the booth getting set up. And, of course, doing the video camera for us tonight is going to be me, myself, and I. And QA for us tonight, as usual, the one and only Kent Riddle of Kent Riddle Properties, making sure that we sound good and look good for all you Lockhart Lion fans that may be tuning in around the world. And for tonight's broadcast of Sub-Varsity Game of the Week, for all you Hayes Hawks fans that may be tuning in and watching, whether you're watching on our Facebook page or on our YouTube channel, welcome to the broadcast and hope you enjoy tonight's contest between the Lockhart Lions and the Hayes Hawks in junior varsity action. Got a couple of shout-outs. Francine Hunt says, "Go Lions." Yolanda Rodriguez, "Go JV," watching from Killeen, Texas. And with that, let's have our early bird special. We have a couple of giveaways that we are having right now. Of course, we got a ticket giveaway and our Right in Style giveaway to the final road game of the year, and our ticket giveaways for our next home game against Pflugerville Weiss. And we will be spending for those in 2 weeks. If you want to have an opportunity to put your name on both of those lists to be a lucky Lion winner, type in the comment section double play, and your name will be automatically entered into both of those. And you'll have another opportunity a little bit later on during the second half to enter your name into the drawing for a second time. As we have our first 2 winners for the Right in Style. There we go, Val Beza de Leon, Amanda Ramirez, and we'll be selecting number 3 in 2 weeks for the Right in Style to the final road game of the year. And we'll get into that right now. Lions Pride Sports Broadcast and Texas Event Shuttle is happy to bring back Right in Style 2 for the final road game of this season at A&M Consolidated on November 8, 2024. 5 lucky Lion winners will be selected, and each winner will be able to bring 1 guest with them. Tickets and food will be provided along with 1 Right in Style, along with the Right in Style on a Texas Event Shuttle. And then we have our home ticket giveaway. Our next home game is going to be against Weiss here at Lions Stadium. Those tickets are courtesy of the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast and Kent Riddle Properties. And stay tuned to the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast of Lockhart Lions Sports to enter your name into the drawing to get a chance to win free tickets And once again, our early bird special, type in the comment section, double play, and your name will be entered into that drawing. And the Lockhart Lions will be kicking the ball away to start this one off. That'll be number 20, Titus Ramirez, will be set to kick this off. And it's going to be fielded right around the 20-yard line. Little mishandle on the football. And the return man will be down at the 30-yard line. Once again, want to apologize. Do not have the names or a roster for Hayes. If you're listening, if you're from Hayes and watching on our Facebook page, let us know. Yes, the Hayes Hawks will start things off first down and 10 at their own 30-yard line. And I'll welcome the coach to the broadcast booth. You got a receiver up, two receivers up top, one to the bottom, running back offset to the left side, and the running back will get the handoff. Spin move right around the line of scrimmage, and finally going to be brought down by number 52, Trevor Lozano.
It's first time you've seen Hayes.
In a
First time
long
you've seen
time.
Hayes. Different look for them on offense. I usually see them in the slot T offense. You usually see them in the slot T offense. Now they're a little spread offense now. Totally different look for it. Quite big difference for Hayes.
Another handoff to the running back, and looks like he's going to get enough for a first down as he presses up forward across the 45 or across the 40 out to the 43. That'll pick up a big first down and 10 for the Lions. For the Hawks. And I do want to remind you, if you're watching, whether you're watching on our Facebook page or our YouTube channel, should a link come across the comment section, not click on it. It is spam. And I don't know why they would put a link to the game when you're actually watching it.
And you don't want spam unless you're making yourself a sandwich.
You're right. And there's nothing wrong with a spam sandwich. Matter of fact, I might get one after this. Quarterback drops back, throws out to the far side. Got a receiver out there, breaks through an arm tackle. Crosses the 50-yard line. Out to the 47-yard line in line territory. And out there coming up with the stop. Yeah, it's going to be number 21, Bishop Snyder. And making initial contact is Joseph Ancita, playing defense for the Lions tonight. That'll bring up second down and 1 for Hayes. Hand off to the running back going around the right side. He'll pick up the first down and more. Nice little move at the 20, and that'll get him into the end zone for a Hawk touchdown.
Showed great speed there, Sarge. As soon as he's got the outside, he was in the end zone. Got a flag down, though.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be coming back.
And as you notice, we have the outside mic on, and you might hear some comments.
As we take a look at that last play, a nice little shifty move. It is now our Stay Holy instant replay. So it looks like the 6 will be coming off the board. That'll bring up second down and 11 after the penalties marked off. And that'll be a nice run by the wingback. Almost ran it like if it was a slot T, coach, as that wingback was coming around. And quarterback in shotgun formation picks up the big first down out to the 48-yard line and 43-yard line in line territory.
Little reverse there. I'm glad we have the scoreboard working, Sarge.
Oh, yeah, it makes a big difference. As we are in our quantum towing first quarter here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. Little miscommunication in the backfield. Quarterback's going to be almost dropped in the backfield, but great job.
Quarterback said, I guess I keep it.
Yeah, Taylor Price had his hands wrapped around him. Was able to slow him down. As Jordan Garcia comes up with the tackle. A good pickup of about 4 yards. Would have been a 3-yard loss in the backfield. And quarterback was able to make something out of nothing. So 2nd and 6 coming up for the Hawks. Coach, I want to call them Rebels so bad. A quick throw out here to the near side. Catch is going to be made. And a big hit out of bounds by number 1, Angel Davila.
Good stiff arm by that young man.
As we see the Stay Holy instant replay. Good tackle out of bounds by Angel Davila. Not before the Hawks able to pick up a first down at the 32-yard line. An inside handoff to number 1. Breaks through a couple of arm tackles. And keeps on pumping those legs inside the 15 out to the 13-yard line, where to be another first down for the Hawks.
Good tough running by number 1 for Hayes.
Plug the hole now. Come on, defense.
Taking a quick look at that last play. So 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line. Hayes with the football. Quick throw out to the flat. And making an initial hit is Joseph Ancita. And coming up with the tackle is Titus Ramirez. A 1-yard pass.
Good time-consuming drive for the Hayes Hawks. With 5:48 left in the first quarter. First possession for the Hayes Hawks, and they still have it.
Yeah, first possession of the game. Almost coming up to the 5-minute mark. 2nd and 9 coming up. Hawks able to pick up a first down. And quick throw out here to the flat, and great hit.
Good job on defense.
Receiver was able to.
Incomplete pass, referee saying.
Incomplete. Great job by number 20. Titus Ramirez coming in to make the hit.
The clock should stop, but we're still going. Sarge, I'd like to give a shout out to a good friend of mine who's coaching for the Hayes Hawks, the head JV coach, and calling the plays is former Lockhart line coach, Elijah Gonzalez.
Hey.
Coach here under Coach Herman, and been at Hayes the last couple of years. I had the good fortune of coaching with him. Great young coach. He's going to be a outstanding head coach someday.
3rd down and 9 after the incomplete pass. There'll be a handoff to the running back, and great job by clogging up the middle, number 56, David Seaver. Came in like a submarine on that play,
yes,
Coach.
They did. Wow, great job on defense.
We'll take a look at that play as David Seaver comes in.
They weren't getting by him.
No gain on the play, so it'll be 4th down and 9. And a field goal attempt coming up. Ball's going to be placed at the 19. It'll be a 29-yard field goal attempt. Snap is back. The hold is down. The kick is up, and it is wide left.
Yes.
So great job by the Lockhart Lions defense, Coach.
Yes, sir.
And right now we're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with some more Lockhart Lion football right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
If you find yourself on the side of the road or in an accident, call Quantum Towing and Recovery at 512-295-8697. Quantum Towing has been a family-owned business since 2000. We offer 24-hour towing and recovery service for your vehicle. With 4 locations to serve you in Kyle, San Marcos, Luling, and Lockhart, Quantum Towing is only a phone call away.
And we are back here for the Quantum Towing first quarter. 4 minutes left to go as the Lockhart Lions defense able to stand strong and keep the Hayes Hawks from putting points on the board. Had a nice little drive to start the game off. Drive stalled. 29-yard field goal attempt sailed wide left to the uprights. And here we go with the Lockhart Lions' first play of the game. There'll be a sweep coming around the near side. Nice little nifty moves to try to get it back to the 20-yard line.
Little juke there.
That's Dylan Bell with the carry.
And we have a very special guest in the booth. He'll have We'll have him introduce himself here in just a minute.
And you are live, Coach. Introduce yourself to the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast.
Hey guys, I
fan
appreciate,
base.
I appreciate y'all having me here. I'm Coach Hayes. I'm with the basketball team. I'm the associate head coach. Assist head coach Colin Hart with the basketball team. Glad to be here.
I asked Coach Hart, but he had other obligations, and Coach Hayes gladly jumped at the opportunity. And thank you, Coach, for accepting our invitation. And
No problem.
to tell us a little bit about yourself. How long have you been in Lockhart,
Yes.
and where were you before you came here?
Okay, well, this is my third year here at Lockhart. Before that, I spent a couple of years at a middle school over in Hayes, which is here we are, watching the Hayes program here.
McCormick, correct?
Yes, I was at McCormick. Yes, I enjoyed my time there. Before that, I was in the private sector, so I've only been in education. This is my fifth year. I came up through the AAU ranks, and Coach Torres brought me over.
Okay,
And,
great. Coach Torres is great.
Yeah.
He's having a wonderful time at Travis High School.
Yes. Yeah, but I'm originally from Levelland, up in West Texas. Played up there and played some college ball. My dad was a coach, so I've kind of been in it for a while.
Well, glad to have you along. And I tell you what, Sarge, I've subbed for Coach here his classes a couple of times, and he does a great job in the classrooms. Not only is he a good basketball coach, but he's also a very good classroom teacher.
I appreciate that.
That's great. And talking about basketball, how's the basketball team looking so far this season?
Well, we're coming along. As always, it's always a building process. We got a lot of experience coming back. Kind of finally got some guys that have played quite a few games for us, and that's very important. We finally got some experience. They played a lot of basketball. We got a pretty big senior class this year. First 2 years I was here, I think we had like 2 seniors, and we were just getting by with freshmen and sophomores, and those guys have kind of matured, and they've gotten bigger and faster, stronger. We got a good strength and conditioning program going down here.
Go ahead and mention some of those seniors that are coming out.
Yeah, we got D. Loggins at our guard positions. We got Jordan Ortiz and Elijah Santana coming back. Colton Hutchins was on the team last year. He's coming back. We also got at the forward positions. We played John Camacho and Roman Moreno. Isaiah Boyd was on our JV last year. He'll be up there this year with us. And Jacob Salas, this is be his 4th year up on our varsity. So a lot of experience with these guys coming back. And then we'll have about 3 underclassmen. Oh, he's going to get away, catch him. Good job. Yeah, he knocked him out there.
Yeah, they got the 12th defender, the sideline, making a stop. They're going to mark him out around the 11-yard line.
Sideline never misses a tackle.
No. So, yeah, those are our seniors that we have there that are coming back. We got guys like D and Elijah that have played quite a bit. D is we're going to lean on him for some offense. He's one of those guys that can kind of bail you out of a bad situation and get you a shot up against about anybody, and Elijah's been a very good defender for us. Whoa, that
was going to be picked off.
Let's go. Let's go.
It's going to be a foot race.
Let's go. Oh.
And he's finally going to be caught from behind. That's Jordan Sanchez. If I'm correct, Coach, that's his 2nd interception of the season. The first interception went for a touchdown. This one almost went in, as he's going to be brought down at the 18-yard line in Hayes territory.
That's awesome. Great job, young man. He read that play, jumped on the ball, got a good interception, made a great, fantastic return.
Yeah, quarterback did not see him at all, and Jordan Sanchez was all over that like syrup on pancakes.
He's going to be popular on campus.
Oh, yeah.
and people are wondering, why are you talking basketball? But practice starts October the...
the 23rd, 24th, right there.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
right here.
It's just around the corner.
It's right here. That's the start. We have our first scrimmage there on the 2nd of November, and then we have our first home opener right there.
Tell us who you're playing, the scrimmages.
Our scrimmage will be at Bastrop. It's going to be some of the local schools that will be there. I don't know if that's been finalized yet of which schools will be there, but that'll be a scrimmage. And then our first home opener will be here on a Saturday. So
Okay.
hopefully we can get a lot of people out there and get us rolling in the right direction.
And that's against who?
We play Crockett, and that'll be like at 11:30, so it's an a.m. game.
Okay.
So we'll kind of get rolling there. And then our first district opener will be later on. I think that's in December 17th, and we get Liberty Hill here. Which we got a tough we got a tough district.
Yeah, it's a very tough district. A lot of great teams in the district.
Very good, well-coached teams. They play hard. We're trying to match that competitiveness, and I think we're getting there. We got the guys that, like I said, we've had experience. They've seen it. They know what it's going to be like, and that just goes a long way.
Yeah, as long as Liberty Hill doesn't show up in shoulder pads and helmets and runs a slot tee, I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, exactly. They're completely opposite on the basketball end. They just press all day and run around.
And that's Titus Bell, or Dylan Bell with the carry inside the 10. It'll be first down and go to go from the 8. And looks like they're just going to let the time run out on the Quantum Towing first quarter. So after 1 quarter of play, no score, but the Lockhart Lions are knocking on the door of 6. We're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with some more Lockhart Lion football right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
Shields AC and Heating is a small family-owned business located here in Lockhart, Texas. You can count on us for all your air conditioning and heating repairs. Here at Shields AC and Heating we service commercial and residential HVAC system as well as refrigeration, ice machines and walk-in coolers. So, if you're in need of commercial or residential AC repairs, you can count on Shields AC and Heating to be there for you by calling us at 512-227-1219. We take pride in your comfort.
And welcome back for the start of the Shields AC and Heating second quarter right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. If you missed towards the end of the first quarter, Hayes Hawks were driving down the field, and Jordan Sanchez picked off a pass, got an interception, ran it down the field out towards the 18 in Hayes territory before it's finally brought down. The Lockhart Lions have the ball first down and go to go from the 8-yard line on a Dylan Bell run. They got it inside the 10, so the Lions are knocking on the door of 6. Still no score as we start the Shields AC and Heating second quarter. And of course, we're in the middle of an interview with the assistant coach of the varsity basketball squad. And, Coach, looking forward to calling some games. Of course, I got the schedule, and as soon as I get some the games set up, I'll definitely share it with y'all. And we'll be able to bring some Lockhart Lions basketball, boys and girls basketball, throughout the season.
Yeah, David, that's going to be great. We appreciate everything that y'all do with that, giving the chance for the boys to be seen for those people that can't make it to the gym. It's a great opportunity.
And I would love to do some away games, but unfortunately, I've tried in the past with a lot of schools in the district, and, of course, they got the say-so when we go to the away games, but 9 times out of 10, they'll deny us because they have their own broadcast.
They're not very receptive to it.
And also their fans have to pay to watch their broadcast. So, and they know that ours is free.
And Sarge, Coach Hayes here is one of our biggest he watches our broadcast all the time as far as football.
Yep, we get out late and go home, put the kids to bed, and pop on the game. That's the way it goes.
Well, thank you.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you for doing that. Hopefully you tune in on Friday when we travel down to Hayes.
That one's down the street from my house. I'll be down there myself.
All right. Well, they're having homecoming down there this coming Friday.
Gotcha.
That'll be a third homecoming game in a row that the Lockhart Lions will be attached to. Let's see if we could go in there and spoil the homecoming. Of course, the last time Lockhart Lions won against Hayes, I want to say it was their homecoming game as well in 97.
It's been a while.
So first down and third down and go from the 5. Dylan Bell with the handoff. He'll go right up the middle, spinning, and he'll fall into the end zone for a Lockhart Lion touchdown.
Great job.
So with 8:57 left to go here in the Shields AC and Heating second quarter, Lockhart Lions strike first on a Dylan Bell 5-yard run.
Coach, and you mentioned that Coach Hart is the head basketball coach. Is this his second year, third year?
Yeah, this is Coach Hart's second year. He had been the previous assistant coach with Coach Torres, and then came back over here from Gonzales.
He went to Gonzales for a year.
He's done a fantastic job. He's a joy to work with. Really cares about the boys.
Has a lot of enthusiasm.
Yeah, he's fun to work with.
Yeah, he's Energizer Bunny. He never slows down.
Yeah, part of my job is just to settle him down sometimes.
Mention something about the other two assistants, Coach, that are helping you.
We'll have Coach Jennings. Coach Jennings is with the football program, and then we'll have a new coach, Coach Garza, handling freshman teams and JV teams. This will be the first year that I've been here where we've had a full staff.
Well, Jennings did a good job last year coaching freshmen.
He does a great job.
And Coach Garza is coming over from New Braunfels Canyon. I don't know if he coached basketball over there or not, but he's young and has a lot of enthusiasm also.
Yes, so it's going to be exciting. We got a really good group down there in that freshman group, and our JV is going to be
much improved.
Yeah, much improved. We just got better numbers. Guys have been in the program a little bit, know what we expect, and start to see that shift. So it's been really good.
Well, the 2-point conversion was no good as a handle or the snap to the quarterback was mishandled. And the Lockhart Lions able to keep Hayes from putting 2 points on their side of the board as score remains 6-0 with 8:57 left to go here in the Shields AC and Heating second quarter. Of course, Lockhart Lions went on the board with a 6-yard touchdown run by Dylan Bell.
Coach, do you coach a second sport?
I do not, and I'm pretty good with that right now. So I can just be a fan of the other ones.
Yeah.
And I think they tried to talk me into doing track one time, and I said, all I know is to tell them to turn left. And that was it. So just keep turning left, and you'll get there.
You'd make a great race car driving coach.
Yeah.
Or NASCAR.
I'll tell you, the second sport for you would be golf.
Oh, there you go. I could probably handle that. I could probably definitely handle that.
Of course, when you're at McCormick, you coach all three? Football?
Oh, yeah, there you did a little bit of everything. So I enjoy football. I played football in high school. My dad was a coach, so I've been around it and stuff. That's at that younger level, that was an experience for sure.
I do got a quick shout out from Yolanda Rodriguez. Shout out to her grandson Vincent Moreno, number 54. Now, Coach, you mentioned you played football. What position was your? What was your position?
So I was a wide receiver and a safety, and I only had 2 highlights in that thing.
I was about to ask you that next.
I had my highlights. I caught a few touchdowns. I made some all-district teams and stuff like that. But my big highlight is I made an interception to win the homecoming game.
Wow.
And that was kind of my claim to fame on my football. I was more of a basketball player. But Vincent Moreno, that you mentioned his name, he's our manager for the basketball team last year. He does a great job.
Oh, wow.
Jack of all trades.
Yeah, he does a little bit of everything.
It's good to see kids involved in those sports.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
It helps them in the long run.
Yeah, because especially after football season is over, a lot of kids are stuck with nothing else to do. So it's great to see that he's taking on the role as a manager. Keeps them occupied. A nice little run going around the left side. Is going to be knocked out of bounds.
We've asked the other guests this question, and I'm pretty sure I know your answer. What coach had a big influence on you in high school that had you go in the right direction and continue?
I, of course, had my father, and then after that, I was lucky enough to have a couple of Hall of Fame coaches at my high school. I was lucky enough to play at a program that was pretty established and had a tradition of winning. But I coached Dean Weiss, who is in the Hall of Fame here in Texas, and I also coached for Dan Harris, who came from Indiana and then down here, who was well respected. So I've kind of always been around guys that have been pretty established and have kind of always done things the right way. And so I was just lucky and fortunate to kind of popped into the places That's not always the case for people, but I was lucky enough to have good coaches, and I've used the lessons throughout life.
And of course, Coach Torres had a big influence on you.
Oh, man, yeah. I can't forget Coach T. Yeah, Coach T got me in the game. I didn't really know if I wanted to get into high school
Coaching,
and he kind of opened up that door for me. And with my lovely wife, Jennifer, who I don't think she knew what she was getting into, and she let me get into it. But with her support, came over, and it's been I've had no regrets at all.
Now, you've been following Lockhart Lion football. What's your take on the team so far this season?
Man, I see that they compete, and they're really good. What I'm seeing is that they're getting really good at overcoming adversity that comes up. And then that adversity is they're not having as much adversity.
Right.
So now you're going to have more success, it seems. They're really quick, got a bunch of guys that fly to the ball. On the offensive end, I know they just lost a running back last week, and that's always tough. When you lose a guy that's a big contributor. We had a same situation with Jay Villalobos last year. Our point guard went down
in basketball,
and he's just now. We're going to get him back this year. But that's a tough thing when you have
that's part of the
major contributor go down. So they're having to overcome these little things. I know Mavis preaches that with those guys and sets them up for success. Everything isn't going to always go your way, and you just get up the next day and get back to it.
And you could tell from week one to where we are now, it's a much improved team. And, it goes, it's a lot of youth on this football team.
Very young. So I've been there. I can tell you. So we've been there. It's but they have to go through the experiences. You can tell them what it's going to be like, but they got to go through the rough patches to come out there on the other side.
And Coach has a lot of these young men in class and also coaches them in basketball.
Oh, nice. Running through them arm tackles. That'll be a big first down after the false start. Penalty against Hayes. As we have 6:11 left to go here in the Shields AC and Heating second quarter. And another breaking through some arm tackles and diving into the end zone. It'll be a Hawk touchdown. No penalty flags, Coach?
Nope.
All right, let me throw 6 on the board for the Hawks as they tie this one up.
Tie ball game. Extra point's a big play here. With 5:57 left in the second quarter, we have a tie ball game.
Now, Coach, you mentioned that previously y'all had a lot of youth in the basketball team. Now it's loaded with seniors.
Yes, sir.
How important is it to have seniors that's had a lot of playing time?
At the basketball, I mean,
especially against the district that we're in right now.
It really is the one thing that you can't replicate is that experience, and those guys being able to have been through it, and so they know what they got to do to prepare for games. They know how they need to prepare and practice a little bit. Those things that you try to teach them as younger guys, and the difference from transitioning from junior high. And a lot of these guys didn't get to go through the normal process of going freshman team, JV team to the varsity. They were like thrown into the fire right off the bat. So a lot of these guys have earned the right to be on this team and do what they do this year. And we're looking forward to seeing how that shows up night in, night out. But the district we play in is very tough, and they know that. But I think that they're ready to meet that next challenge. But a lot of the games last year, we were finding that we could compete in times, in moments.
Right.
We'd be very competitive, and we were just like always showing them, like, look, you can play. We just got to stack them together. We've got to stack a whole game, stack quarters, and play the game from minute to minute.
Yeah, minute to minute, 4 quarters.
Exactly, and just get them in that mentality. You can play. You just got to stack it together. And I think our conditioning has gotten a lot better. We've gotten a lot physically more stronger. So that's going to be very helpful when you're going night in and night out in the district play. There's not really any days off in our district.
You mentioned the district. What team stands out for you? The opponent's going to end up winning district.
Well, Rouse is the 2-time defending district champion, so they're going to be tough. They lost a few guys that were, the all-district players, the MVPs and things like that. But he's kind of got it where he's reloading over there and not replacing as much. All the Leander schools are very competitive, and they're all well coached. Hayes is going to be better. They lost a really good player, but they replaced him with a bunch of really good players.
Right.
Lehman's got a new coach. They got some size. They're going to be improved. Everybody's pretty good. It's hard to say with who's going to be there. I know the Leander school is going to be there. We're going to be there, in my opinion. We're going to be in the mix
we're
somewhere.
Going to be there.
We're going to be
one way or another.
Or somehow we're going to be fighting for a spot in that playoff, because that's the whole deal. Just make the playoff. You never know what happens.
All right.
Yeah, nice little run. Like our QA guy Kent Riddle says, there's 4 spots that go to the playoffs. He goes, you don't have to be driving the vehicle. You just got to be in it.
Yeah, exactly. Get in, get a ticket to the show, and you never know.
Coach, and our numbers for basketball, are they going up? More kids are coming out. That's good. That's good to hear.
Retention. They're doing really well in the classroom. We're starting to see a lot of we're very proud of what's going on in the program right now. We're very proud of those guys and how hard they're working both on and off the floor. We still have some hiccups here and there, just like they're still kids. They're still kids, and we try to love them up and coach them up.
I'm sure we're going to have a good turnout for freshman group. A lot of kids are going to come out for basketball.
We have 10
I know
right
it's a pain in the but trying to get gained for them. But you love to have that. Mm-hmm. Have 2 freshman teams.
Oh yeah, and you got 1 freshman. you're going to have a lot of good freshmen coming up next year. But in the 8th grade right now, you got a couple of guys like DeMonte Anthony. That guy, he's a beast on the football field, and I've heard he's even a better basketball player.
Well, we got his brother up there, and DJ may end up being one of the better defenders in the whole district already. His offensive game's come along, and his little brother's going to be following him up, and we'll keep our eye on him, his development. We try not to put too much pressure on them guys with the younger guys. Man, go have fun, play everything, play every sport. Let your love of the games that you play dictate where you go.
Yeah.
Keep him with the 8th grade team and keep him with his freshman team when he gets up here.
That's our hope. Now that we got the numbers, we're kind of starting to look like what a 5A program should look like, where they get to transition from 8th grade to 9th grade and kind of stick with their group, and then move them through the program at a good pace. And so we're very excited about that.
Yeah, and you're talking about it's important to have the numbers on our side as to make it look like we're a 5A Division I school.
Yes. When
it comes to athletics. Of course, we got varsity. Varsity, I believe, has like 39, 40 players. You see a lot of that numbers like in the 4A Division I or 5A Division II, numbers like that. So when the numbers really aren't on your side, that's when it becomes an issue, because now you got to have guys who are playing more instead of sitting down and taking a break for a couple of minutes here and then, putting fresh bodies onto the field as they would on football, and fresh bodies onto the court as well.
Yeah, depth matters. Depth matters. You need to have. If you don't, we always tell our guys that it really is dependent on the guys that are your last guys on the bench need to be better than their last guys on their bench.
Yeah.
You're going to play, and you got to be ready to go. And same thing as football, you're going to lose somebody. Somebody's going to get hurt. Somebody's got to jump in there.
That big catch and run by Taylon Price for another Lion first down.
I tell you what, that was a great catch and a great run by that young man. He ran over some people.
Well, yeah, Dylan Bill has been a beast on running the football in this drive, Coach. I'm very impressed on how the Lions are moving the ball down the field this drive.
I think Price is a little bit upset because his younger brother's getting on the pub at the freshman level and say, hey, I can do it too. Hey, there's 2 of us here.
Yeah. Now, as far as, I'm pretty sure these student athletes, they're at the age where I could play the whole game. But, to be able to substitute in and out, keep fresh bodies on the court, and replenish them on the sideline or on court side, that's a big thing, which, to have big numbers going into whatever sport you got going on.
Yeah, definitely, especially if you're asking them to go at a certain level and expend as much energy as you're asking them to expend. It's hard to do that for long periods of time. So you have to have depth within your program to withstand that level of intensity.
Yeah, Lockhart Lions have the ball at the 25-yard line. It is second down and a long 5.
3 minutes and 7 seconds, County, second quarter.
I'm pretty sure they're going to try and run as much as that as possible. Of course, Lockhart does receive the second half kickoff, so it would be big for the Lions to put points on the board just before halftime. Bodie Wood hands the ball off to Joseph Ancita.
Coach, make sure you let us know if there's a change in the schedule or start time for some of your games, because we like to post stuff like that saying, hey, Lockhart's playing basketball at 5 o'clock, and all of a sudden it gets changed to 7 o'clock. Let us know. That way we can let the folks know, and hopefully we'll get more people to attend or watch the broadcast.
Definitely. And if you have X accounts, you can follow us at Lockhart MBB. You'll get our information as a constant feed. You can keep up with the team there. We got the pictures. As the season goes, you can really follow us along there, as well as our website at the high school.
We'll do third and 1, and that'll be a first down run right up the gut by Dylan Bell as he's back in the ball game. And Coach, before you cut out of here, is there any final words you'd like to give to the Lockhart Lion fans that are out there tuning in and watching tonight?
Yeah, we appreciate all the support that we get. We want more people. Pack the Gym home court advantage is a thing. It is a thing. You're worth, the fans are worth, to me, I always say anywhere between 5 to 10 points a game we get from the crowd. If we can get people in there, we're trying to play a more up and kind of a faster pace. So we think it's a funner version of basketball. So we want people to come. The kids love having the support. Anybody come on, bring everybody.
In football, they get especially the lower levels, freshman JV. When we do the broadcast, they love football. They love going back the next day and watch it in class. Mm-hmm. And I'm sure it's going to be the same way for basketball. And we love doing it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they like watching film, but not with me.
And Dylan Bell with a handoff. Broke through one arm tackle, is going to be brought down. And a timeout is going to be called by the Lions. That'll be their first timeout of the half, as we are at 42 seconds left to go here in the Shields AC and Heating second quarter. Before we go to halftime, Lockhart wants to put some points on the board. This is definitely 4-down territory for the Lions, Coach.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We got an opportunity to get some points. We got to take advantage of it. Is that their second term?
This is their first timeout of the half, yes. And once again, Lockhart with another sustainable drive. Want to keep this one going to put points on the board. As I mentioned before, Coach, Lockhart does get the second half kickoff, or receive the second half kickoff, as they are trailing Hayes 7-6.
This is where you go to your go-to play, right?
This has got to be the third down.
Go to your go-to.
At least take one pass into the end zone.
Yeah,
of course,
it's a shot.
Of course, I see Titus Ramirez up at the top. Man-on-man coverage out there. You see Bodie Ward going to the right side. He'll fake the handoff, rolls to his right. He'll keep it himself, and he's going to be hit at the 12-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down and about 7.
Coach, in case you haven't heard the story, this young man is doing a fantastic job at quarterback. Never played football before.
Oh, wow.
And decides he wants to play, not only play football, but wants to be a quarterback. So he's come a long way, and he still has a lot of work to do, but he's doing a fantastic job running the offense for the Lockhart Lion JV.
And the Lions call a second timeout with 18 seconds left to go. Probably going to have enough just for one more play if Lockhart doesn't pick up the first down here. And I'm pretty sure, I don't think he's ever played basketball, but if he does go to play basketball, he's probably going to be he's going to ask to be the point guard.
Exactly. Exactly. I say we all.
But I mean, you got to love that. The young man's never played football. I mean, of course, the quarterback is one of the most toughest positions to play. And most intimidating position to play.
We gave him the player of the game award the first game of the season because he took a beating, but he wouldn't quit. He kept coming back, and kept fighting. I said, Sarge, we got to give him the award for that.
Oh, yeah. So here we go, 4th down and 7. Lions can get a first down. It's going to be thrown to the corner.
That's it.
And overthrows his intended receiver, Dylan Bell.
That was a good play.
That sure was. That's going to fall incomplete. It'll be a turnover on downs. So the Lockhart Lions unable to put points on the board just before halftime to retake the lead. They will have to keep Hayes from coming up with an explosive play as we have 14 seconds. Hayes has all 3 of their timeouts.
Well, hopefully our clock keeper has a quick finger.
Where's he at? Start the clock. As one Coach Hippensteel.
Coach Hip does a great job doing the clock for the freshman and JV games.
See Jaden Aber coming into the contest. Shotgun formation. That'll be an end around. And he's going to be brought down by Bishop Snyder.
That's going to be it.
Now Hawks called a timeout with 5 seconds left to go.
Okay.
So we'll see one more play before we go to the Kreitz Market halftime show here on the Lions Prize Board broadcast. Of course, basketball season around the corner.
Practice starts October 23rd. Do the girls start the same time, or they're like a week ahead?
They'll be a week before.
Okay.
Yes.
That's going to be one of our guests also here in a couple of weeks, the head girls basketball
Yeah, we're going to try and bring her on next week. Hopefully next week.
Him.
Yeah, him on next week. I'm sorry.
Well, we have an open date next week. There's no games.
Okay, we'll have to be in 2 weeks. I told you, Coach, 2 weeks.
And eventually we'll get Coach Hart up here also.
You know what? I wish they would have had the bye week during the fall break.
You're telling me?
Yeah.
Or College Station week.
Yeah, both those weeks.
Yeah, let's take 2 weeks. Yeah.
So here we go, final play of the first half. As Hawks have 2 receivers to the near side, man in motion. We'll have 2 receivers up top, dropping back. He's going to be hit from behind, and that one's going to fall incomplete as Jordan Sanchez had a beat on that one. That was number 23, Javier Ruiz, coming in with the hit. And that's going to do it for the Shields AC and Heating second quarter. After 2 quarters of play, Hayes Hawks 7, Lockhart Lions 6. We're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be back for the start of the Adam & Sons AC and Heating third quarter right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
Coach.
Smoke Texas Barbecue puts smiles on faces. Since 1900, Kreitz Market's been putting smiles on faces with every bite of Smoke Texas Barbecue. Located off of Highway 183 at 619 North Colorado Street in Lockhart, Texas, 5th generation owner Keith Schmidt continues the tradition of providing the best barbecue in Texas with its award-winning varieties of beef, sausage, and pork meats. All Kreitz Barbecue is post oak smoked to perfection under pitmaster Roy Perez's watchful eye in Kreitz Market's hallowed brick pits. Let Kreitz cater your party or event. Kreitz can assemble a complete barbecue dinner and sides for any event in Central Texas. To get a quote on catering, Kreitz Barbecue Catering Manager Weston Black can be reached at 512-398-2361. That's 512-398-2361. Kreitz Market opens 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday from 10:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Sundays from 10:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. You can find out more about Kreitz Market on their Facebook page or go to kreitzmarket.com. That's www.kreitzmarket.com.
Squad leaders, Faith Guerrero and Layla Aguilar. Legacies of the week are Helen Ramirez and Samantha Abraham. Tonight they'll be performing a field palm to Industry Baby.
My name is Nathaniel Gonzalez, also known as My Time Gonzalez on the football field.
Same formation.
Same play.
And hand off to Gonzalez. He got room to run across his midfield to the 40, the 30, the 20, 10. End zone, touchdown, Gonzalez.
When I'm not on the football field, I run a small Christian brand with two of my friends, Sam Mancius and Gabby Longoria. This allows us to spread our Lord and Savior's message. We make shirts, shorts, sweaters, cut-off hoodies, car decals, and drawstrings backpack. My design is to have a unique verse of your choosing on the back of the shirt or hoodie. If you would like to support Stay Holy, scan the QR code and check out what we have. Or for more info, you can send us an email to stayholy21@gmail.com. If Jesus could do it all, we could try. God bless and go Lions.
If you're looking to capture that special moment, let Adrian Gutierrez Photography capture that special moment for you. Whether it's a wedding, birthday, family photo, or any special occasion, Adrian Gutierrez Photography is the right one to turn that special moment into a memory that will last a lifetime. Adrian Gutierrez proudly supports Lockhart Lion Athletics and can be seen at many events in Lockhart, as well as at Lockhart Lions sporting events, offering his time to create special moments for the Lockhart community. You can contact Adrian Gutierrez Photography at 512-227-6794, email adriangutierrezphotography@gmail.com, or his website adriangutierrezphotography.com. Meitler Plumbing LLC is the one to call on for your plumbing service work in Lockhart and Caldwell County. Call Darren Meitler from Meitler Plumbing at 512-398-3146. Darren has been with the family business for over 30 years, and has been voted best plumber in Caldwell County numerous times. Master licensed and bonded. So, for any plumbing issues, call Meitler Plumbing for your plumbing service. Darren Meitler is also a 1989 Lockhart alumni and football captain for Lockhart Lions. Go Lions! Once a Lion, always a Lion.
Luling MMA provides a safe and professional martial arts instruction for kids and adults. Head trainer and owner King Webb is a third-degree black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and a first-degree black belt in Taekwondo. Luling MMA offers classes in the sweet science of boxing, Muay Thai, wrestling, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and MMA. With experienced trainers and coaches, Luling MMA provides world-class instruction for those that want to learn for recreation or for competition. Luling MMA is located at 212 North Cypress Avenue in Luling, Texas. For more information about Luling MMA, you can go to their website, www.mmaluling.com.
Smoked Texas Barbecue puts smiles on faces. Since 1900, Kreitz Market's been putting smiles on faces with every bite of smoked Texas barbecue. Located off of Highway 183 at 619 North Colorado Street in Lockhart, Texas, fifth-generation owner Keith Schmidt continues the tradition of providing the best barbecue in Texas with its award-winning varieties of beef, sausage, and pork meats. All Kreitz Barbecue is post oak smoked to perfection under pitmaster Roy Perez's watchful eye in Kreitz Market's hallowed brick pits. Let Kreitz cater your party or event. Kreitz can assemble a complete barbecue dinner and sides for any event in Central Texas. To get a quote on catering, Kreitz Barbecue Catering Manager Weston Black can be reached at 512-398-2361. That's 512-398-2361. Kreitz Market opens 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday from 10:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Sundays from 10:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. You can find out more about Kreitz Market on their Facebook page or go to kreitzmarket.com. That's www.kreitzmarket.com.
And we are back for the start of the Adam & Sons AC Heating third quarter right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast as the Lockhart Lions receive the second half kickoff. Joined in the booth with our color commentary guy for Friday Night Football, the TD, Tom Dunn. Welcome. As always, Tom.
I'm glad to be up here. You know, I like to sit in the stands with some family friends and watch usually these JV games from the stands, but today all the Hayes fans decided to sit on the Lockhart side, so I figured I'd get a breath of fresh air, come up here to the booth and join you guys.
Well, thank you for being here.
Oh, yeah, it's always a fresher breath there up here in the broadcast booth with the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
Well, JV had a good game last week. They're looking to continue it this week. Close game so far in the first half. Good game.
Yeah, Bodie Ward in shotgun formation. He'll fake the handoff to Dylan Bell. And on a wheel route, he'll get it out to Bell. Bell with the catch. And it's going to be a foot race. And Bell's going to be in the end zone for a Lockhart Lion touchdown.
Boy, what a good job. He knew, too, that DB was going to come after the ball. Rolls that ball to the front, covers it with both hands, and just keeps those legs trucking. And Lockhart strikes on the first play from scrimmage here in the second half. And Lockhart will need the 2 points as Hayes has a pretty good kicker. Talking to one of the parents down there, they told me the Hayes kickers hit field goals of 33 and 40 yards this year for the JV kicker for Hayes. So Lockhart will need the 2 points.
The field goal kicker did miss one earlier from 29 yards out. Went wide left on the first drive of the game. And the Lockhart Lions back up on top, 12-7. As TD mentioned, Lions are going to be going for 2.
Got to get these 2 points here. They were stopped on their first touchdown, 2-point conversion attempt, put the ball on the ground. Here they got to get these points. He's stacked against the run.
That'll be number 33 running right up the middle, and he's going to get a push. That's going to be going backwards, and they will not get the 2-point tackle. Went for the football, which was key to that one because the football just went over his outstretched fingertips and right into Dylan Bell's hands.
And if anybody's at the freshman game, please give us a score update.
Yeah, let us know in the comments how the freshmen are doing if you're watching from down there.
They're actually playing at Lehman High School. It's Lehman's homecoming tonight with Austin Anderson over at Bob Chilton Stadium.
Yeah, where we'll be at tomorrow night in a pivotal district game between the Lockhart Lions and the Hayes Hawks.
And Lockhart didn't do too well last time we played there. We'll look to turn that around tomorrow night. New kicker for the JV today. That's Titus Ramirez handling kicking duties.
That one's going to be fielded right around the 17-yard line.
Ooh. And as Ramirez forced him out of bounds. Of course, when your kicker's also outside linebacker, you can let him get some tackles.
Better play some defense now.
Yeah, Lockhart Lions had a couple of nice drives or nice defensive stands in the first half. Carolyn Barone Lee says, why do we always play Hawks at home? We play them at Bob Shelton Stadium tomorrow night. Or their home, okay.
They only have one stadium for varsity.
Yeah, they'll be here next year. So 1st and 10 for the Hawks at the 47-yard line in Hawk territory. That'll be the running back. He'll get it up to midfield, where he's going to be brought down by number 56, David Seaver. A.J. Arevalo says, shout out from Shelton fellas. Waiting to broadcast the Lehman homecoming. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Go Hawks. Thank you for tuning in. And best of luck to the Lobos tonight. A quick throw towards the far sideline. And a great job by Jordan Sanchez.
There was a hold out there by that receiver.
Jordan Sanchez coming up with the stop.
Put somebody out of your way, 7-7.
That's Caleb Rowland.
Oh, boy. Let's go, Jordan.
So 3rd down and 6 coming up. Inside handoff. Broke through the arm tackle of Titus Ramirez.
Boy, he was right there coming from his outside position. Almost had a tackle for a loss, but nevertheless, it is going to be 4th down for the Hawks.
Yeah, 4th and 3. Yeah, Titus Ramirez almost seemed like he overran the running back. And reached back, tried to bring him down, but not enough to bring him down on an arm tackle. It is 4th down and 3 for the Hawks. They will be going for it. Make the handoff to the running back. Quarterback rolls out to the right. Got pressure coming everywhere. Throws the ball deep, out of bounds, and great job by number 32.
Pressure got
and
to him.
33.
Couldn't make a good throw.
That's Jordan Gutierrez and Brandon Parada put a big hit on the quarterback as he let that one go. I tell you what, even though that ball was out of bounds, an impressive arm by this young quarterback.
Yeah.
That ball was sailing.
Especially when you're running from a couple of Lions.
Lockhart will take over. They've got the lead 12-7 with 7 minutes and 50 seconds left to go here in the Shields AC and Heating third quarter.
Yep. No, Adam and Sons.
Adam and Sons. That's right. Shields the second quarter.
And once again, AJ Arevalo. I hope I'm saying it correctly. Best of luck tonight on our broadcast, and we'll be tuning in and watching tonight's broadcast at Bob Shelton Stadium. So 1st and 10 for the Lions. Last play went for a touchdown to Dylan Bell, and Dylan Bell gets the handoff, goes around the right side. He'll pick up about 6 yards. That'll make it 2nd down and 4.
Well, it'd be great to get another score here.
Lockhart's done a good job running between the tackles here against Hayes. As one of the Hayes fans continually tells us out there, up the middle.
Block somebody there. Block somebody. Come on now. Stay low. Stay low.
We have 7:19 left to go on the clock here in the Adam and Sons AC Heating third quarter. Brody dropping back, throwing down the far sideline, and that one's going to fall incomplete as he overthrew his intended receiver.
Looked like there was a little grab there downfield.
Yeah, a little hand fighting going on. That ball just out of the reach of Ramirez.
Yeah, he's a kicker, linebacker, wide receiver.
Let's start calling him Swiss Army Man.
Yeah, I saw him with the clipboard on the sideline, coach.
And he's also an electrician there on the side.
So 3rd down and 4 coming up. Brody will fake the handoff. Keep it himself, goes around the right side and gets enough for the 1st down.
Took a good shot there, but he kept going.
Beautiful play fake there. Let's take a look at that replay if we can, Sarge. Just rides the fake all the way through, gets the defense moving the way he wants, and then just comes up the middle as the hole was available to him off the fake. But good job for a young player. See that play fake? He just rides it long enough to let that tackle slide out to the run back, open up the hole, and he takes off. Ball on the 42.
Yeah, it took a hard hit as he's going to have to come out of the game, but I'm pretty sure he'll be back.
Tough young man.
Yeah, he's proven it time and time again this season already.
Yeah, looks like Dylan Bell is going to be the quarterback as Joseph Ancita comes in.
Little wildcat.
Yeah. He said, just run the ball and don't lose any yards.
As well as Dylan's been playing today, as a coach, I'd have been like, hey, just call what you want. Go out there and have some fun.
And Bodie's already got his helmet ready to go back anytime ready to coach.
That'll be a quarterback keeper coming around the near
Great
side.
Blocks.
And Dylan Bell will be brought down as he crosses the 40-yard line out to the 38-yard line.
Great job of blocking out on the edge by the wide receivers. That was mainly number 4, Joseph Ancita out there. Son of Mr. Paul Ancita. And we'll see Bodie come back into the game.
And Joseph will stay in the game as Dylan Bell comes out to take a breather.
Can't keep a good man down.
I cannot.
And Lockhart will change all the receivers and skill players out on this one. Fresh bodies in there.
1 and 5 coming up. Motions the receiver to be a jet sweep, and it'll be a fumble, and the Hawks will recover it at the 40-yard line as Angel Davila.
Did not need that.
And Bodie Ward unable to complete the handoff.
And that's your biggest risk with the jet sweep motion is just bodies are coming so fast across. Got to really have a soft handoff there.
And it turns into more like a timing issue right there. Mm-hmm. It's a timing thing that you got to get down because that receiver is coming pretty much full speed. So it'll be 1st down and 10 for the Hawks at the line at their own 40-yard line. So Lockhart Lions defense going to be asked to step up one more time and keep hold of this 5-point lead, 12-7. And nice job by Parada.
That was Parada had him first, lost him, and then Gutierrez was right behind him, able to clean it up. That one goes for about a 2-yard gain.
We got another special guest in the broadcast booth. We'll introduce him here right after this play. 2nd down and 8 coming up. And a little high snap. Great job by the quarterback to keep it down. And great pursuit into the backfield, but nice run by the running back to break through once again arm tackles, Coach.
Too many arm tackles.
Yeah, he broke through 2 or 3 arm tackles there.
Could have had him for a loss.
And the young man joined us now, does not arm tackle.
I hope not. Coach, you would introduce the young man that we got?
Yeah, go ahead and introduce yourself there, young man. Tell us what your jersey number is.
Here we go.
All right.
Number 18.
And that's Jamarian Hawkins in here with us.
They had a big safety this past week against Cedar Creek. Talk us through that play and what you saw. Because that safety led to a kickoff return for My Time Gonzalez to put some more points on the board.
You know, I was just, I don't know, I just wanted to get it. I hadn't gotten the whole game, so when I just got in, I wanted to go get it. And I saw that the ball got snapped a little bit too high and flew down the field, and I said, I'm going to go get it, so I went to go get it.
That's mine.
Well, I'm glad you got it.
Well, like you say, you know, that's really taking advantage of the opportunities you get. Like you say, you were waiting to get in the game. You got in the game, and you definitely made an impact as soon as you got in there. And, you know, I noticed you stayed in there a lot more the rest of the game, too, after that, which is good.
Is this your second year on varsity?
No, this is my first.
First,
actually.
okay.
Yeah, how's your time in varsity going, treating you so far?
It's actually pretty nice.
Looks like there was a penalty against the Lions, offsides on that previous play.
Now, big win against Cedar Creek this past week. Of course, a lot of emotion went into that. Lockhart started off kind of slow, a little bit offensively, but the wheels started finally rolling in the second quarter, or towards the end of the first quarter, going into the second quarter, and on through the rest of the game. You know, talk about how mentally difficult it was with everything that was going on last week against Cedar Creek.
I think we just came out slow, naturally. I mean, I guess that's just how we come out sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Not everything's going to be perfect, but we went and got it together. Everybody got it together. You know what I'm saying? We had some good runs by Nate, great runs. We had great runs by both Nates. I hope Nate, my boy Nate Rowland, get better, man. Defense, I mean, you already know what Lockhart defense is, you know? We're on everything.
Yeah.
So we just did our thing. We shut them out, and we put a big old goose egg on there.
Oh, yeah, and how did it feel to get that? Of course, it was the first shutout Lockhart's had in the last 44 games. Last time was, we talked to Coach Mavis, it was back in 2019 against San Antonio John F. Kennedy High School, the Rockets. And y'all shut out the Cedar Creek Eagles 56-0. You know, how big was to get that goose egg?
No, it was real sweet in the locker room.
I bet after all the talk they did last week, I bet they weren't talking nearly as much when y'all got into the fourth quarter, huh?
Nope.
A lot quieter out there on the field. Well, I'd like to know, did they have a lot to say on the field? You know, lots of was said off the field before the game. How was it down there on the field? Was there a lot of chirping back and forth?
Yeah, just competitive, real competitive.
Yeah.
I got double teamed the whole time I was going on kickoff. It was so funny.
Well, you still fought through it to make a couple really good plays on kickoff, including you recovered a fumble, right? Or did you force the fumble?
Oh, no, that wasn't me. That was Dylan White and Julian White.
Okay, that's right. There was the two Whites. I remember that one.
Now, you talked about how tough the Lockhart line defense is. You know, where in areas where, you know, we're outmatched by when it comes to size, but when it comes to speed, Lockhart is all over that. How would you compare the speed of this varsity team compared to previous teams?
Oh no, we got a couple of cheaters on our team. You know what I'm saying? We had a couple of cheaters. You know, D Block, of course, he was fast. Quavon was fast, but we got KB. KB's fast. We got Kaden Mavis. Kaden Mavis got wheels.
Yeah,
they all
we saw that in action as he had a couple of long touchdown runs. And how about Jaimes? He had himself an 81-yard touchdown run.
He brought his wheels to the
where
game
did those
too.
legs come from?
Both Nate got wheels too.
Yeah. I believe if Nate Rowland would have stayed in, would have been healthy the rest of the game, we would have had 4 rushers with 100 yards, 100-plus yards. As we did, we had 3 with 100 yards. I don't remember the last time that ever happened. I remember having 2 rushers over 100 yards, but 3. As in Jaimes, Mavis, and Gonzalez each had over 100 yards rushing, and Gonzalez was, I think, 16 yards shy of 200.
I tell you what, Lockhart defense in this JV game, man, they'll have 3 awesome plays in a row and then give up a big one. They just got to find a little bit more consistency, but physical football game for a JV football game.
They've really come a long way. They've stepped up and very physical now.
So you guys practice against these JV guys sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Who are some of the guys down here on the JV that you like to call them out for their performance since we're watching the JV play?
Of course, Big Caleb, number 77. You can't go wrong. He great. He's great. Dylan, he made some perfect plays. I ain't gonna lie, that catch right there was
that was beautiful.
Nice.
It was.
We got Dylan, TJ, of course. You know what I'm saying? The D-line, they kind of good too. They really good too.
Okay, now I just heard you call Bill Dylan. I've been calling him Dylan the whole time. So I'm gonna make that note.
See, the more you learn every day.
Yes.
Oh.
Big hits, but they got to wrap up.
Yeah, big hits as Joseph Ancita comes up with a stop just before the receiver gets into the end zone.
We're seeing big physical hits that knock them back,
Yeah.
but don't knock them down. If you don't wrap up, they're going to keep running.
Now, this is your senior year on the varsity squad. You know, of course, all good things must come to an end, but you're not ready for that. Of course, Lockhart Lions still have an opportunity to get into the playoffs and extend their season. What are your feelings on that?
I think we're gonna keep working. You know what I'm saying? I think we're gonna keep working, and we're gonna make it to playoffs. We're gonna make it to playoffs for sure.
I certainly hope so. It'd be great to broadcast more playoff games for the Lions again. And it'd be great to see a new class make it.
Got to take care of business tomorrow night against Hayes.
Yeah, Hayes will be a big thing. Of course, that disappointing loss against the Hendrickson Hawks. We take on another Hawks team in Hayes. And, of course, the bye week comes up. If y'all handle business against Hayes, y'all looking pretty good at 3-1 in district. And looking forward to a home game against Weiss after the bye week. And I know you're not looking forward to the Weiss game, but, you know, what are your thoughts on this Hayes team that coach has talked to y'all about? And, you know, give us your thoughts on what you think about this Hayes squad.
They got a good offensive scheme, but I think we got a better defense. And they got a good little defense, but you know, you can't stop number 0 and 21.
Right. And you know, of course, they had a little trouble against Cedar Creek. They defeated Cedar Creek 20-10 the week before. Y'all manhandled Cedar Creek 56-0. And you know, just a little bit of history also. Last time Lockhart had back-to-back shutouts was in 2019. It was Coach Mavis's first year as Lockhart defeated Travis at House Park before they defeated the Taylor Ducks here at Lionsfield. And that was the last time Lockhart had back-to-back shutouts. Of course, they had 3 shutouts that season, which happened to be the last shutout before last week's game against Cedar Creek. So I'm looking for a second shutout. How about you? Defense, of course, you want to shut everybody out, right? Yeah.
Well, so on the defensive side of the football, what are some of the things you guys are keying in on for this game tomorrow night against Hayes? You know, are there certain players you're looking out for, certain plays? You know, what are you guys really keying on for that game tomorrow?
I mean, you know, anybody can get any number.
That's right. But, I love that.
But they got a tricky offensive scheme, so we just got to figure that out. We got to get used to it and adjust to it.
And I imagine y'all watch a good bit of film on that this week.
Yeah.
Well, just think about it. At least y'all facing against a spread offense. Last year, they were running a slot T.
So it's their first year in the new offense.
Yeah, they got a new head coach. First year in the offensive without the slot team. It'll be a spread, spread offense. As Hayes are going to be going for the extra point try, as they are up 13-12 after the touchdown run. Snap is back, hold is down. The kick.
Good penalty.
Didn't see where the kick went, but either way, it's offsides against Hayes, so they'll back him up a little bit.
Stayed in the hands of the placeholder.
One thing to remember about the Hayes guys is grades came out, and the rumor is they lost quite a few players to grades. But we don't know if they were just off the JV, freshmen, or varsities. And then being open last week, we don't know who's going to show up tomorrow night.
Well, their JV squad definitely is pretty slim on numbers. As you can see, there's only a small handful over there on the far side.
Yeah, move it back to the 15. Snap is back, hold is down, the kick is up, and it is off the upright. So with 58.8 seconds left to go here in the Adam & Sons AC Heating third quarter, it's just a 1-point game.
Man, we
Hawks
got a close
13, Lions 12. And we'll keep it right here as we're still here with Jamarian Hawkins. Of course, you had a fantastic season in your junior varsity year and came up with some big tackles, some very solid tackles. You know, as your time here playing football for Lockhart High School, what's one of your moments that you'll soak in when your senior season and you've done graduated, that you'll look back on and be like, yeah, I did that.
I think the most memorable game I ever had was my sophomore year. We had played Kerrville Tybee our last game, and I had like 8 sacks, I think, in one game.
That's awesome. That is awesome. And it's just great to beat Tybee.
Oh, yeah. And not just beat them once, but beat them twice in a row.
Yeah.
And then beat them at Kerrville Tybee.
Sarge, I'm gonna go play sideline reporter for the rest of this one and go down and join the fans and heckling the Hayes fans.
All right.
Take off my broadcast shirt and put on my fan shirt. You guys enjoy the rest of the game up here.
Don't get into any World Star moments down there in the field.
That's right. I know I gotta be available for tomorrow night. And good luck tomorrow night on y'all's game at Hayes. We'll be there rooting for you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, we're still here in the broadcast booth with Jamarian Hawkins as TD Tom Dunn. He'll be joining us tomorrow night as he is our color commentary guy for Friday Night Football.
In the big city of Kyle.
Yeah, big city of Kyle. And Jamarian, you've had when did you start playing football? And is football your only sport that you play?
No, I play a lot of sports. I started playing football my 7th grade year, so, I mean, it wasn't that long. But
yeah.
And, no, I play basketball. I'm going to play baseball this year. I'm going to try it out. I'm going to run track this year, too. So
Awesome. Hey, is her last hoorah, so go for it.
Now, as your time as an athlete here at Lockhart High School, is there a certain coach that you'll look back at and like, you know what, this guy made an impact in my athletic career here as a Lion?
I got a few coaches. I got Coach Dallin, of course. You can't forget Coach Dallin. He was great.
Awesome guy.
Coach Gilbert, I love Coach Gilbert, man. I miss that man too.
Yeah.
Coach Mager, the new receivers coach.
Yes.
I remember one time I had walked into the weight room and he was like, Jamarian, have you watched film? And I was like, no, coach. He was like, you're probably the best outside linebacker I've ever seen. And I don't know, that
Coming
just
from
made
him, that's a big
that just made my day, you know.
Because he's played some in the NFL.
Yeah. So Coach Mager, Coach Mavis, of course, you can't not.
Yeah.
And then
all the way from Luling, Texas.
And then my boy Coach Kelly.
Yeah.
And Coach and D Will, that's it. Oh, and Coach Cooper. My fault. I left out Coach Cooper.
Can't forget Cooper.
Yeah, I left out Coach Cooper.
I was about to say, what is the Academy Awards? You're thanking everybody. We're about to put you on the timer. I know you said you had a lot, but come on now. You went to the whole roster. No, but, it's great when you have a whole bunch of coaches that make an impact on your life. It's not just one coach. You have many coaches that you're thanking, and I'm pretty sure each coach had their certain part in your time as a Lion. It's a big first down for the Lions on the final play of the Adam & Sons AC Heating third quarter. And We're going to stay right here with Jameer Hawkins. Before that, we're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with some more Lockhart Lion football right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
Old Pal Texas Tavern, located on the square in downtown Lockhart at 100 East Market Street. From a variety of appetizers, fried chicken, burgers, and salads, Old Pal is the right place for your hunger. We're open 7 days a week, Sunday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Fridays and Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 12 a.m. Our kitchen will be open late for Lockhart Lions Friday Night Lights home games. Old Pal Texas Tavern's cold drinks, fried chicken, and famous smash burgers are perfect for your after-game score. At Old Pals, we are proud supporters of the Lockhart Lions and the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
And we are back for the Old Pal Texas Tavern fourth and final quarter right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast for our sub-varsity game of the week. As the Lockhart Lions junior varsity squad is driving with the ball in Hayes territory. Ball is at the 46-yard line. The Lions are trailing by 1 point, 13-12, and a great football game we got going on tonight, Coach.
Yes, it is. I'll tell you what, Hayes came to play, and we're not going away. We're giving them a very good ball game.
Yeah, it's first down and 10 as we are still in with Jamarian Hawkins here in the broadcast booth. A linebacker for the Lions, and that one's going to be in and out of the hands of Joseph Ancita. Hayes is saying they recover the football, and they do so it'll be a turnover on downs. A big turnover on downs as it gives the ball to the Hayes Hawks. Now, of course, you know, real quick, we'll talk about the Cedar Creek game. What was the biggest moment of that game for you, besides your safety?
Probably, I don't know, just run down, kickoff. I love running down on kickoff.
What's going through your mind when you're doing that?
I don't know, just go hit anything.
Yes, seek and destroy. Huh?
Seek and destroy.
Just run and hit.
Look at his belly button. It won't move. Go stay wherever he going. Watch his belly button.
Getting a good joke, a laugh about the crowd mic going on as the Hawks have the ball, as motion on the front line.
It was like they moved a little bit. Well, thank you for being here. I know we tried to get you on the last couple weeks ago and didn't come through, but thank you. I'm glad you could make it.
Oh, yeah. Hey, what y'all have for, what was y'all's team dinner at tonight?
It was pizza. It was at the church.
At the church?
Yes, sir.
Come on, defense.
All right. And once again, Coach, nobody brings us anything.
We're going to crash that party.
Yeah. We're going to go in there and take everything out of there. I'm going to take my grandkids with me. No. Do you know who provided the pizza for y'all?
I think the Lockhart Police Department.
Yeah, okay. Well, big shout out to the police department, and thank you for providing the team dinner. If they weren't the ones, then I do want to thank the ones that did provide the team dinner. So, but before we let you go, Jamarian, is there anybody that you would like to give a shout out to or give big thanks to?
Give big thanks to my mom and my brothers and stuff, you know, for always doing stuff for me. Yeah. We're finna go get a dub tomorrow.
Yes,
oh, yeah.
Definitely.
So, once again, thank you for joining us in the broadcast booth. And like you said, good luck, best of luck tomorrow night, young man.
Yes, sir.
And go out there and tear the wings off those Hawks.
Make some more memories.
Yeah, make some more memories, and let's head to the bye week 3-1.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right.
Thank you. Good luck.
Dig in, boys.
Coach, another great guest here in the broadcast booth with us, Jamarian Hawkins. All right. As there was a penalty flag on that last play, I believe it's going to be holding, and that'll move the ball back after a nice run.
Hey, stay low.
All right. We're
We're
going to take a quick picture with Jamarian Hawkins, so you'll hear some silence, but you'll hear the crowd mic as we will be right back here in a minute.
Good, boys. Good job, 5-5.
Hayes calling a timeout. 9:04 left in the fourth quarter. Hayes Hawks were 1 point lead.
A great game we got going on, Coach.
Awesome game.
As the Hayes Hawks were able to recover a fumble as the fourth and final quarter was starting. Our Opel Texas Tavern fourth and final quarter, as Joseph Ancita was unable to hang on to it, and the Hawks were able to pounce on it. But a couple of penalties and a miscue by the offense has pushed them back all the way back to the 33-yard line, where it's going to be first down and about 24 for the Hawks, or third down and 24. So the Lockhart Lions could hold them here. That fumble would really not. It kind of hurt them a little bit, but it won't cause any damage to it, as the Hawks won't be able to add any points to the scoreboard.
Third and long for the Hawks.
The quarterback dropping back.
Oh,
breaks through. He's got plenty of room to run, but he's going to be brought down.
Hawks fans are calling for a horse collar, but there's no flag.
Yeah, great job by Braden Parada to bring the quarterback down.
Yeah, we had him surrounded, let him get away. Fortunately for us, there was somebody there to make the tackle.
That'll bring up fourth down and 16. Yeah, it looks like the Hawks are going to be punting this one away, but
we'll see.
I wouldn't be putting all my chickens in the pot. Yeah, it looks like nobody's going to be back to return the kick for the Lions, so they got their mind on a fake as well. And the Hawks will punt this one away. It's going to be a high punt, and it's going to take a Lockhart bounce, and it'll be fielded at the 44-yard line. So where it would have been first down for the Hayes Hawks, the Lockhart Lions will be taking over from there. First and 10 at the 44-yard line. 8:05 left to go here in the Opel Texas Tavern fourth and final quarter. Also want to remind everybody at the conclusion of the game, we'll have your Kreitz Market postgame show, and we'll have your Kreitz Market offensive player of the game and your Quantum Towing defensive player of the game. And right now I want to give an opportunity for all you Lockhart Lion fans that are watching. If you want to have an opportunity to put your name on the wheel for the right-in style or a ticket giveaway for the next home game against Weiss, type in the comments section double play, and your name will be entered into that drawing. That's going to be a handoff to Dylan Bell. As I know, it is not Dylan anymore, it's Dylan. That'll be gain of 2 yards. That'll bring up second down and 8. The clock continues to wind down as Lockhart looks to try to run as much clock as possible. I don't know if Lockhart has a field goal kicker, Coach, but they're going to be needing to put some points on the board. And nice run by Dylan Bell. Picks up a big first down into Hawk territory out to the 43-yard line.
Good run there, good run. Hit the hole extremely quick. First down for the Lions.
And we're going to have a special treat traveling with us tomorrow. Of course, Mr. Moody will be riding with us, the Lockhart Post Register guy, but Mr. Bishop and his audio video crew will be joining us at Bob Shelton Stadium tomorrow night, Coach, for their first away game.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully the first of many that we'll be able to get together, as Dylan Bell with the carry coming around the near side, breaks through a couple of arm tackles, and finally going to be brought down just shy of the 20 out to the 23-yard line. Make that the 22-yard line. And the Lockhart Lions are driving into Hawk territory.
Good run, young man.
As they look to restart the clock.
I got to give kudos to Coach Cooper, who's doing a great job of calling plays tonight.
Yeah, I know the clock says third quarter, but we are in the fourth quarter right now. The Opal Texas Tavern fourth and final quarter. Another inside handoff to Dylan Bell.
Oh, just go down, go down.
And this time he's going to be stopped. You're going to give him forward progress to the 22-yard line, so he'll pick up 1 yard. That'll bring up 2nd down and 9 for the Lions. As Parada checks into the ball game, and Dylan Bell will check out to take a breather. As the clock continues to go down, 5:56 left to go in the Opal Texas Tavern fourth and final quarter.
Good job, son. Good job, 1-2.
As Dylan Bell comes down here, bottom of the screen to get a drink of water. Done a fantastic job for the Lions tonight, Coach.
Yes, he has.
As Parada is in the backfield for Bell. Brody dropping back, throwing out towards the far corner. And a lot of hand checking out there. No pass interference, no penalty flag thrown out there.
Tell you what, good throw by our quarterback.
And that'll stop the clock at 5:22.
I can't talk enough about this young man playing quarterback.
Yeah,
he's come a long,
Bodie Ward, yes,
long way, and did it under fire. Talk about on-the-job training.
Yeah. And I stopped counting the hits that he's taken at 200. A little exaggeration, but Ward has taken some humongous hits.
Yes, he has.
So 3rd down and 9 coming up. He'll hand off to Dylan Bell. He'll go around the left side. Got room to run. Gets the edge, and he just might have gotten enough for the first down.
Now the officials tells the guy with the chains, drop the chains and get out of the way.
Yeah, they're going to mark him out at the 20, at the 15. It's going to make him 2 yards shy of the first down, 4th down and 2. Of course, Lockhart will go for it. It's going to be a big down with 5:15 remaining. Lockhart does have all 3 timeouts. Hawks only have 2. Bodie in shotgun formation. Bell right behind him, and Bell will get the handoff. And it looks like he just might have gotten enough for the first down, and he does out to the 12 or 11-yard line.
Barely enough.
So the Lions will be able to have an opportunity to pick up another first down. And it is 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line. And Dylan Bell checks out.
Stay ready, 1-2. Stay ready.
And once again, going to come over here, get himself a drink to refuel. Now, I'm pretty sure he'll be back in the very next play.
Stay ready. Stay ready, 1-2.
And Parada in the game. Lined up behind Ward. And Parada will get the handoff. He'll go right up the middle. And he'll get it out to the 8-yard line.
Good tough running by number 33.
Let's go, line.
Brings up a 2nd and 7.
Give me some.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2nd and 6. And Bodie Ward's only a sophomore.
Come on now. Got to block somebody now. Let's go, line. Get off that
We go 2nd and 6 coming up. And Parada with the handoff going over to the right side. And he'll pick up about 2 yards out to the 6-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd down and 4. Make that 3rd down and 5 as they have to get the ball to the 1-yard line for the first down. Or 6 yards for pay dirt. So 3rd down and 5 for the Lockhart Lions. Clock is at 3:22 left to go. That'll be Parada coming around the near side, has to cut up field, and he's going to be brought down. That'll be a loss of yards back to the 10-yard line.
Not much there, not much there.
That'll bring up 4th down and 8.
From the 8?
Keep it, Bob.
4th down and 4th down and 9. They're going to mark it at the 11-yard line. So another big down for the Lockhart Lions as Dylan Bell is back in the ball game. And the Lockhart Lions will come out with 2 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. Dylan offset to the left side of Bodie. That's going to be offsides. So that'll move the ball up 5 yards. And almost at that time, Coach, you probably want to tell your quarterback if they jump off sides, throw it. Run one play.
Keep it, Brody.
That's the trouble when having an inexperienced quarterback. He hasn't been in this situation before.
Right. And I'm pretty sure the coaching staff is letting them know that right now.
You can see a tremendous difference in them next year.
Keep it, Brody. We have a timeout.
So instead of 4th down and 9, it'll make it 4th down and 4. Very manageable 4th down and 4 for the Lions. They'll come out same formation. I'm pretty sure they're going to look to drive to get the defense come off sides once again. This time Bodie will get the snap. He'll roll around to the left side. He'll jump. And that one's going to be intercepted. Going down the far sideline. And Dylan Bell will have to make the stop. All the way back into Lion territory out to the 31-yard line. But we have a penalty flag back over here by the 9-yard line, Coach.
Let's see what it is, because they told the chains to stay put.
Do not throw the ball.
Unsportsmanlike penalty.
Do not throw the ball. Oh, my God.
I don't know if Lockhart's going to keep the football after that or. And Lockhart does keep the football, Coach.
Yes, they do.
We have to go back a little bit later on to see where the penalty came from. Oh, it's a personal foul. I believe it was a personal foul, late hit on the quarterback.
Wow.
If that's the case, well, whatever the case is, what a big turnaround, as it was Hayes football looking to close this one out with 1:51 left to go. As you have it, instead of having the ball at the 30-yard line in line territory, it is Lockhart line ball, 1st down, and go to go from the 5. Oh, wait a minute. It's going to be defense. I'm sorry. It's still going to be Hawks football, Coach. 1st and 10 at the 5.
Yes, it is.
So I guess a personal foul occurred after the
Dead ball foul.
That one's going to be incomplete, so that'll make it 2nd down and 10. With 1:47 left to go here in the Old Pal Texas Tavern 4th and final quarter. Second down and 10 coming up. Lockhart does have all 3 of their timeouts. Inside handoff. And the running back's going to be brought down. And the Lockhart Lions will call a timeout.
Yeah, expect for Hayes to run the ball and have Lockhart use their timeouts.
As we are at 1:39. And while they'll take a timeout, we'll take a quick timeout too, and we'll be right back with more Lockhart Lion football right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
Old Pal Texas Tavern, located on the square in downtown Lockhart at 100 East Market Street. From a variety of appetizers, fried chicken, burgers, and salads, Old Pal is the right place for your hunger. We're open 7 days a week, Sunday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Fridays and Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 12 a.m. Our kitchen will be open late for Lockhart Lions Friday Night Lights home games. Old Pal Texas Tavern, cold drinks, fried chicken, and famous smash burgers are perfect for your after-game score. At Old Pal's, we are proud supporters of the Lockhart Lions and the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
1:39 left.
And we are back from the Lockhart Lion timeout. As Coach mentioned, 1:39 left to go here in the Old Pal Texas Tavern fourth and final quarter. And off to the running back going around the far side. And
He goes out of bounds. Something he didn't want to do.
And was it enough for a first down?
I think it went out before the sticks.
Yeah, they're going to mark him shy of the first down marker. It'll bring a fourth down and less than one. But as you mentioned, Coach, he ran out of bounds, so that'll save a timeout for the Lions. And Hayes will call their second timeout of the half, as they will have one remaining. And, Coach, of course, we talked about a couple of times, great football game we got going on. I'm very impressed by the junior varsity squad.
Major improvement from the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, a big game so far for Dylan Bell for the Lockhart Lions. Has the 2 scores for the Lions. He scored on a 6-yard run with 8:57 left to go in the first quarter. And then in the third quarter, on the very first play of the second half, I believe it was a 70-yard touchdown pass from Ward to Bell. And here we go, fourth down and 1. This is practically the ball game right here.
Yes, it is.
Hand off to the quarterback. And he'll get it across the 15, and that'll be a first down for the Hawks.
First down.
And the Lockhart Lions will call their second timeout.
Expect for Hayes to just they can just take a knee now if they want to. They may run one more play.
If Lockhart does get the ball back, it's going to be with seconds left on the clock, as we have 1:29 left to go. And I guess we could take a real quick timeout, and we'll be right back with more Lockhart Lion football right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
Meitler Plumbing LLC is the one to call on for your plumbing service work in Lockhart and Caldwell County. Call Darren Meitler from Meitler Plumbing at 512-398-3146. Darren has been with the family business for over 30 years and has been voted best plumber in Caldwell County numerous times. Master licensed and bonded. So, for any plumbing issues, call Meitler Plumbing for your plumbing service. Darren Meitler is also a 1989 Lockhart alumni and football captain for Lockhart Lions. Go Lions! Once a Lion, always a Lion.
First and 10 for the Hawks. And instead of kneeling it, they'll run a play, and quarterback will be sacked in the backfield. It'll be a 2-yard loss. Lockhart Lions has one timeout left to go, so the clock will continue to run.
Lockhart does not use their timeout.
And it was only a loss of 1 yard, so that'll bring up 2nd and 11.
52 seconds and running. Knee.
That'll be a kneel down. And the Lockhart Lions will call a timeout. That'll be their final timeout of the half. That'll bring up 3rd down. Third down at about 13. Yeah, make that 14. Now, at 41.4 seconds, what is the play clock situation like? We got 25 seconds to run a play, or?
Yep.
So that means they'll kneel the ball down, and it'll be fourth down. So they'll have to have either run a play to try and get a first down or punt the ball away. So the Lockhart Lions will probably have maybe 10 to 15 seconds left on the clock. If my education is correct. So third down and 14 coming up. And the Hawks will kneel the ball.
Took another knee. Nice ball game.
Okay, so maybe it was 45 seconds for the play. Yeah, and I'll echo what the crowd is just saying right now, Coach. Good game all around for the Hayes Hawks and the Lockhart Lions. Almost, maybe a prelude of what we're about to see tomorrow night as Lockhart travels to Bob Shelton Stadium for varsity action to take on the Hayes Hawks.
And we had a couple good players on both sides of the offense and defense, which we're going to give the award to here in just a minute.
Yeah, with the clock in zeros, that's going to do it. We're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with the Kreitz Market postgame show right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
Smoke Texas Barbecue puts smiles on faces. Since 1900, Kreitz Market has been putting smiles on faces with every bite of Smoke Texas Barbecue. Located off of Highway 183 at 619 North Colorado Street in Lockhart, Texas, fifth-generation owner Keith Schmidt continues the tradition of providing the best barbecue in Texas with its award-winning varieties of beef, sausage, and pork meats. All Kreitz Barbecue is post oak smoked to perfection under Pitmaster Roy Perez's watchful eye in Kreitz Market's hallowed brick pits. Let Kreitz cater your party or event. Kreitz can assemble a complete barbecue dinner and sides for any event in Central Texas. To get a quote on catering, Kreitz Barbecue Catering Manager Weston Black can be reached at 512-398-2361. That's 512-398-2361. Kreitz Market opens 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday from 10:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Sundays from 10:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. You can find out more about Kreitz Market on their Facebook page or go to KreitzMarket.com. That's www.KreitzMarket.com.
And welcome back to the Kreitz Market postgame show right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. And a fantastic game tonight between the junior varsities, Lions, and the Hayes Hawks. We pan over to the junior varsity squad. Of course, Lockhart Lions fall 13-12. And a very tough football game being played here at Lions Field. All right, once again, I want to welcome everybody to the Kreitz Market postgame show right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. And of course, we have your players of the game to hand out. We'll start with your quantum toe and defensive players of the game. Yeah, it's going to go to number 31, number 32, Jordan Gutierrez, and number 33, Braden Parada, are your quantum toe and defensive players of the game. And for your Kreitz Market offensive players of the game, it's going to be number 5, Bodie Ward, and number 12, Dylan Bell. So congratulations to our players of the game. Once again, your quantum toe and defensive player of the game, number 32, Jordan Gutierrez, and number 33, Braden Parada. And your Kreitz Market offensive player of the game, number 5, Bodie Ward, and number 12, Dylan Bell. So that's going to do it for us tonight for our sub-varsity game of the week. Lockhart Lions Junior Varsity squad lose to the Hawks 13-12 here at Lions Field. And I want to remind everybody, if you're watching tonight's broadcast, wherever you're watching it, whether it's on our YouTube channel or our Facebook page, you're going to be able to catch all the live action tomorrow night as the Lockhart Lions head to Bob Shelton Stadium in a very pivotal District 12 5A Division I football game, as the Lockhart Lions will be heading into the bye week, but would like to go into that bye week with a win and a 3-1 record in district play before they come back home after the bye week to take on the Weiss Wolves here at Lions Field. But for now, that's going to do it for tonight. As for myself, Emilio Sarge Juarez, the coach Amado Galvez, our QA guy, Kent Riddle, making sure that we sounded good and look good for all you Lockhart Lions fans out there around the world. And for tonight's broadcast, all you Hayes Hawks fans that tuned in and watched, whether it was on our Facebook page or on our YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. Until tomorrow night, like I always say, You could take the lion out of Lockhart, but you can never take the heart out of Lockhart. Go Lions.
Thank you for watching today's broadcast of Lockhart Lions Sports on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. Today's broadcast was brought to you by Kent Riddle Properties, Kreitz Market and Quantum Towing. And remember, like the Sarge always says, you can take the lion out of Lockhart, but you can never take the heart out of Lockhart. Go Lions!